everyone, welcome to another stream. Before we continue this video, please make sure you're following my Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, if you're interested, I have a Discord server, VODs channel, TikTok, and Spotify playlist as well that you can check out. Yeah. Anyways, if you want to get more involved with the community, feel free. And with that said, thank you all and enjoy this video. It's been so long since I did that outro. Yeah, I'm not very aesthetic about it. No, that was totally not an aesthetic intro at all. Actually, this is an intro that hurt my ears again. This is what happens. And it's so sad. Bro, I just get, well, it's not actually that sad, but you know, I just get ear raped and it's not okay. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, but how's everyone? Oh, I don't actually know what the new update is, to OBS. I didn't actually get to check it out. Although, I do see one of them, and one of them is that there's a red dot on the application. But yeah, guys, how y'all doing? Why is it still so loud? Bro, am I just... Oh my gosh, desensitized? I hope I didn't make it too not loud for y'all, but seriously, this intro music is about to kill my ears. I'm sick of it. But hi Dylan and Eclipse and Kamina, you know. How's the gang going? Hi Flix, how you doing? Bon journey to you all. Just butchered my French right there. Don't even. We don't talk about it, okay? So today what I have planned is we're gonna continue our survival world in Minecraft, you know, because we were getting to do that. We were getting towards like all that. I was getting some wood before I ended last stream, which was quite a bit ago. But yeah. Bruh, it's gonna take me a while to get back into the swing of things, so sorry if this is like a really just bad stream, but you know, I'm trying my best. It takes a second to get back into being all hype and whatnot. I tried to do a podcast, so I'd be ready, you know. Did a podcast while doing some stuff. I did a lot of things. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, a lot of weeks. No, stop. Stop. Don't play that. Actually, that is not okay. And I don't even have my water, bro. Which I forget like half of the time anyways. But what I was planning to do is like, I saw this cave over here. Actually, I should probably save my cords so I don't lose it like I did last time. Even though I could just like die, but you know. Oopsie, I gotta go save my cords, y'all. I'm kind of good. I'm a bit tired, but I can sleep, so that's good. Yeah. I made some fan art for Kamina today if y'all want to see that, because that was pretty rad. Okay, bye Flix. Wait, Karina is the new nickname? Karina sounds like she's about to go in a boxing match, guys. What is that? I thought this was in the hundreds, man. I didn't think it was that far away. Alright, there we go. I didn't actually take a screenshot. Karina in the ring. French normally is. Yeah. Oh, it's normally annoying, yeah. I mean, our French class is actually pretty cool. I'd say the teacher's pretty cool. She's a bit homophobic, but like, you know, I think she's fine. I mean, she's friends with the gayest person in the class, so like, you know, there's that. Why isn't my sprinting working? Oh my gosh, just be a basic little boyo over here. One of those basic white boys with my sprinting. Actually, the basic white boys, they probably have their key. where it automatically sprinted, and that's my preference because I don't like losing stamina, especially in the bridge. I made the key especially for the bridge, and then my gameplay just improved like 6,000. What Karina means pretty in Italian with a C. Oh, actually that makes sense because it's kind of like Karina is kind of like caring. Ah. Am I gonna need some food, bro? I'm broke. Why am I so broke? This ain't supposed to be the vibe, but I guess this is just what happening. I also still have my headache, but you know, we vibing. That's probably why the music's just so unbelievably loud to me. Oh, thank you, Liam, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. How's your day? Bro, I was not expecting this many people to come on my time back. But welcome. How's your day, Liam? Hello, how are you cuties today? That's a weird way of phrasing it. But we vibing, I suppose. Yo, I don't know. I've got a headache, so the music's like, yeah, no, the music is. Wait, it actually, my bot, thanks people for following. I didn't know my bot did that. You know, my bot is just the best mod, actually. Sorry, Kamina, the bot took your place. Who knew robots could be better than humans? that reminds me of, like, so Mia messaged me with, like, this one app. And it was, like, this robot, this dating robot app. And then she just messaged me about like how hot he was. And she was talking to this robot and I was like, what in the world? Why? Bro. I'm not needed anymore. Oh, 7. Nah, I'm kidding. The bots can't do everything. They only can thank people for, they can't actually. Well, I don't know. I mean, there is my one bot that welcomes people in. You see my little cat? Bro, it's not my fault! I didn't mean it, Kamina. I was /J. Come on. Come on, don't let your emo feelings show, please. I thought you were supposed to be incognito. No. I didn't mean it. I was /J. The cat not there? What do you mean the cat's not? Where in the world is my cat? Bro, what happened to my cat? Bro! It just says there has been an error. Oh my gosh, bro, my cat's dead? Oh no, not the cat. What did I do? No, my cat is dead. This is not good. It's tragic, and it's probably not gonna let me put it. Watch me end the stream just because there's not a cat. There's supposed to be a cat. Give me the cat. No. Sometimes it's a bee, sometimes it's a robot. It really depends on what day of the week you came in. No, it's dead. Let me refresh. Oh my gosh, it's back. Let's go. Let's go. I am so good. I'm just a genius, actually. You know, I actually love the new OBS update. It's just, yeah, chef's kiss. There's the cat. I thought I would have to reset, but no, the new OBS update is too fire for me to have to do that. I'm a happy camper. Yes, the cat is supposed to say hi to you when I don't. You know, because, you know, sometimes my eyes can't process the fact that you said hello, so you need to say it multiple times. Yeah, maybe I could change the cat. Does that mean I could change the cat to like a robot or whatever? Yeah, the cat. Oh yeah, also, how many people know that my avatar, the glasses on my avatar is from the Swag Cat emote? If you didn't know that, now you do. I mean, I bet there's people, there's people that don't know I've done a face reveal, like, for goodness sake. It's funny, I was talking to Sonia the other day and they were like, I'm gonna throw a party when you do a face reveal with Lemon and Nag, and I was like, see, the funny thing about that is, wait, that makes sense? It does. I never really told anyone that's what they were. I mean, I kinda did. I don't know if I sent it in the artwork reason. I don't know. I told some people, but then I didn't tell others. I don't know. I just know I didn't make it really clear that that's what they were. I just kind of added them because I was like, these look cool. This is a cool idea. This is my biggest brain of idea. And that's why this avatar is clearly more significant than the other one. Because it actually has, you know, flavor in it. Ah, creeper. Oh, man. Ah, oh, oopsie. Here's what happens when I usually go back to streaming and then I either have a really good stream or I either have a really bad stream and it takes me ages to get back into it. Just because nobody knows I'm streaming or something. You know, that's usually how it goes. I didn't actually announce on my Twitter that I was back. Don't even touch me, Skellies. I forgot I had a shield. Why should I be afraid of these baddies when I got a shield? It's like Bro, how did I get so far? I was literally gone for like 1 second. And I've already traveled the moon. At least it's not 1,000 blocks, you know, that would be significantly worse. Yeah, I saw your face cam stream. Yeah. And there's been multiple face cam streams. I saw where you live in Discord. Wait, what? Hey, yo. What is that? That's not good. You know, I think the only thing people need to know is that I live in America. I mean, actually, that's not even really. That's not hey, yo, I think we're gonna need to like. Listen, if there's actually a place that tells people where I live, I think that's gonna be a problem. Read it, men. I saw where you live. How did you see? But how'd you see? I saw? Maybe. Wait. I still don't get it. Yeah, I still don't get, I don't get what they meant. Live, mate, on Twitch. Oh, live! Oh! Oh, no. Live. Yeah. Bro, I would hope you didn't see where I lived, bro.
When you love riding a motorcycle, you want to ride it everywhere, even grocery shopping.
No, we are not riding motorcycles to grocery shopping. No grocery shopping for us. Nah. I refuse to grocery shop. You know, I think we got able sisters, you know? Well, I thought you were living, you know? Thought we were gonna have a problem, but you know, live on Discord is fine, you know? Glad you have the notifs on. Help me. Guess we're gonna starve. Why are we gonna starve? Chat, why are you starving? Bam bam bam, bam bam bam, bam 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 bam. I don't know why my chat is starving. They just happen to starve sometimes, I guess. Because no grocery shopping. Oh. Listen, but you don't go grocery shopping on a motorcycle. That is not behavior I accept. Y'all can't be going grocery shopping on motorcycles. You just need to grow on your front two legs. Yeah. Pay no attention to mind what I said. Bam bam. Now it's time to go mining for some diamonds. We got really close to getting to the special Y level, but we didn't actually make it. You just need a girl? What? Bro, what? Huh? You need a girl? I mean, women are helpful, you know. I don't think women, I mean, women can grocery shop, but they're not the key to grocery shopping. Haven't you just said that? No, I didn't say you need a girl. You need legs. You need legs. I don't bro. You need legs to go grocery shopping. I don't know how you heard girl. I'm very confused. I've just got my able sisters. You don't need woman, you need legs. If you don't have legs, then maybe you do need woman. Yeah, you like on my alerts? They're really great. Yeah, my VODs channel. I'm just advertising myself more because I feel like it. Cause I'm a material girl. And I won't starve because I gotta eat dinner now. See you later. Oh, bye. Bye, Dylan. Have a good dinner. Hope you enjoy whatever kind of pasta you'll be having tonight. You know, I know you like to get it spicy with the pasta. Okay, just build a little. Oh my gosh, why am I not Minecrafting good? Probably because I've been like a walking corpse, but you know, it's fine. We're just gonna vibe. I'm gonna pretend like my Minecraft skills aren't rusty. Okay, this is not what I wanted. I can't see. I'm blind. Another one bites the dust. Man, it sure takes a long time when you're using a stone pickaxe to just go mining. Or do anything for that matter. I think I need some cobblestone, y'all. Cause I don't have any, and I need to make wooden pickaxes. Even though it takes forever. I also need a new staircase thing for this, cause it also takes forever to go up and down this thing. I could have just made a strip mine, which would have been a lot more efficient, but you know. I wanna play meme C, but I have to study. Yeah, we got a snow day, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna spend my time wisely. Otherwise, I would be at school right now, and we would not be vibing. There you go. I don't need that. What? Yeah, we got a snow day today. It's pretty awesome. Corby, I'm giving you a raid. Hold your hat. Thank you, Tired, for the raid if you are. Ayo, I don't actually have any coal either. That's kind of a problem. I will hold my hat. I got a hat actually. It's pretty fire. Bam, bam. Well, you know, well, mods, be prepared if they do actually give me a raid, because, yeah. We need to shout them out. Obviously, I mean, that's what you need to do. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Bam, bam. If, I mean, I don't know, they might change their mind and go raid someone else. You gotta wait till it's on cooldown. Why do Americans? I never in my life had a snow day where they canceled school. Oh. Wow. Y'all ain't living. We need to just ban European school, actually. I think it's terrible. It's a terrible investment of the time that we could have been spending. Bam, bam. We could have been spending our life doing so much more productive things, but then we had to invent European school. Yes. I mean, from what I've heard, it's just horrid. I mean, at least in our school, like, we get to choose. Like, I was put into high school since I was young, you know? And that never really changed, so I grew up with, like, with you know, high school expectations. Not like high school, but, you know, like a higher school. And then there was, like, lower schools where you could get lower education, so, you know. They should just make it like that, so at least you'd grow up with it. And it wouldn't be like, oh, we get to this split divide where the school system's gonna decide, oh, you're smart, you go this place. Oh, you're dumb, you go this place. We had 6 tests this week. Why? Oh my gosh, I don't really have that much tests if I was making up one. Bro, I'm so thirsty right now. Imagine I go get a drink and then I just get a raid. That would be terrible. That's my question as well. But guys, if I go get a drink, what if people come? Okay, well, you know, run, okay. Maybe I can do that. Maybe. Speed run? Okay, I got you. You know what? I think music is entertaining, more entertaining than me, so, what in the world is going on here? Okay, guys, we're gonna speed run. Where's my speed running music? Boy, I swear. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If anybody asks, I was speed running. I'm back. Jeez. Man, I speedrunning. Okay, we back. Nothing happened. We're chilling. Speedrunning was for nothing. Seriously though, it's been like a good solid, I don't know, a good solid 10 minutes or so since I sent that message. They definitely rated someone else. See, I told you, I knew it from the beginning actually. Imagine doing that. They fake one. Do 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 do, be do do, be do do, be do do. This is untrue. I'm just. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. You shall see. Okay. I'm seeing. Is it an offline raid? I'm very confused. Don't ban. You do be struggling. Yeah, I mean it's true. I don't. It is mean. Come on, imagine getting banned. Imagine the ban appeal. Imagine what the ban appeal would look like. I got banned from my chat just for saying I'd raid, and I didn't raid fast enough. There, it's coming. Okay, I got it. Man. That's crazy that it's taken you this long. I need to get this thing off my screen. Bam, 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 bam. It's coming, alright. Okay. It's not on my channel. Oh, that's why it's taken. Oh, I see. That's kind of crazy. Who? Wait, who's about to raid me? That's kind of... I don't know who's live. Not gonna lie. I had to get another channel to raid you. That's kind of... Okay. I'm kind of scared. That's just scary, but you know... I guess I'll have to thank them and you. Ah! 33 raiders? That's a lot of people. Yo! Pretty fire though, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you for the raid! Electric Longboard. Welcome to the stream. Hi everyone! How are you doing? Oh my god, that's... Wait, guess what? Wait. Is that my biggest raid? I think my biggest... I think... Yeah. Hi! How you doing? How you doing, fam? I'm just mining, you know? Yeah. Honestly, SO both them, though. Oh, thank you for the host as well. I appreciate it, Electric Longboard. Hello! Hi, people. I'm Swervy, and, I do Minecraft content mostly, but I also do a few other games. Everyone follow because Swervy is cool. It's true. Thank you. Yeah, I also have socials and stuff, you know. They're pretty rad. But you know, stick around for a while. I'll talk to anyone mostly, as long as you're, you know, not a meanie. you know, within reason. I usually don't get bad people, so that's pog. Yeah. I have my Tommy and music on. Change it to something else. Oh, bro, imagine I throw it back. No. Cool, thanks for the welcome. I'll stick around for a while. Thank you, Lucas, for the follow. And yeah, you can stick around if you would like.
If you are a content creator,
Do 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 do. Do do. Yes. Bro, this is not a thing I require my mods to do, but Kamina just thanks everybody for the follows like it's their own Twitch. It's funny. I don't know why my mods do that. They just do. It's like they're broken. I have me pronouns up there. Do 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 do. Yeah. And also, if you do explanation point that, then you'll get an explanation. But yeah, thanks for coming around. Pew 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 pew. Thanks. You guys seem very friendly. Yeah, we love having all sorts of people around here. sometimes we get some real strange ones. Like Dylan was just on here. He's an Italian. I could tell you about some of the other people here as well if you'd like to get to know them. I always love just seeing my chat, just getting to know anybody. Yeah, but one of my viewers, like my first cosplayer actually, named Sonia. I was talking with them the other day on a podcast because, you know, we were trying to have a little bit of fun before we got into streaming again. And that was really fun. You know, it is the internet after all. Yeah, some internet people are good, and then the other is just chaos. The other half of the internet. Yeah, the podcast, honestly, podcasts, they hit different. They're so much easier to talk to. Yeah, crazy raid though. Kamina's like, it was actually Kamina's birthday yesterday, so make sure you wish her happy birthday because I did, and I actually wished her happy birthday and all that. You could see the official picture of what I made for her present on my Twitter actually. I'm from Denmark. I've never been to Denmark. What's cool about Denmark? Is that in America? I honestly don't know. Thank you again. Yeah. You welcome. I wanna it was late, but you know, I tried. It's cause I just fell asleep after school. I was that tired. I forgot how exhausting school was cause I've been sick for the past few weeks and still am sick, but my mom wanted me to go anyways. So school was just wow. And my French teacher wasn't even there, so I didn't get to catch up with her on my like assignments and stuff. That was kind of wonk. Danish person?
Win at work by communicating
I've never heard Danish either. Sounds interesting though. The weirdest place is probably Hungary because I'm probably butchering that, but it's the weirdest place I've ever heard of because I mean, I don't know, it's just such a weird place. It's called Hungary, which is an English word. You know that? Yeah. Except it's spelled a bit different. I don't get why they named it that. It's just such a weird name. And I don't really know that much about it, but kind of wacky, you know? I love how Americans literally don't know anything about Europe. That's because we don't know anything about Europe. I actually realized that I actually have learned about Italy. It's only when I start meeting people that I really start to understand how much I actually know about certain places, because I don't really connect the dots that these places are that. So I've probably learned a lot more than I realized. I just, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. I feel like if anything, I've learned the most this year because I'm in U.S. history. Well, not U.S. history. Am I? I don't know. I'm in some history class. I feel like you learn the most in high school, especially because when I went to high school, I feel like Dot's gotta stay disconnected. Luna, maybe. I don't know. Maybe after this stream we can go raid Luna because there will be around that time, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if she goes live on this day, but maybe he will. I need my crafting table. I'm going through a thinking phase. I see. You learn all about. Whoa. What was really ironic is that during my sickness, I saw this video where that was talking about logarithms and it was all confusing and stuff. And then I go back to school, and the thing we're learning about is logarithms. Yeah. Maybe we'll raid Luna. You will have to see. Whoever that person was, they sure have a lot of lurkers. I'm just gonna assume they're looking because I don't want to assume they left. Bum. Wait, did I say something funny? I mean, as I should. Oh, I went too deep. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I can't lie. Wait, how deep is it? How deep are diamonds? I thought the new update made them... Oh, what? In Minecraft. Minecraft 1.18. Negative 64. What? But I hit bedrock! Ha! I hit bedrock! What do you mean? Was this made in 1.17? I don't know. Oh yeah, don't mention the viewer count. I keep it off for a reason. That's why I said assume. I'm gonna assume, you know. I'll remember not to. Thank you. Yeah, I heard it. Actually, speaking of viewer count, you reminded me of a story. Apparently Tubbo used to keep his viewer count on, and it was only until Philza said like something about keeping it off that he actually turned it off. And like, that is such good advice. Starting as a new streamer, you should definitely keep your viewer count off. It just discourages you, because you know, like in your first couple of streams, it's natural that you're gonna have not so many viewers. It's just good advice. And I was like, not everyone knows that. I learned that from like very quickly from starting a streaming career. And you should just keep it off. Where's all the diamonds? I'm so confused. I've loaded this up in 1.18, but apparently I don't think I made it in 1.18. So that means diamonds are probably gonna be up here? Maybe? I don't know where the diamonds are gonna be. Here? Bro, I don't know if it's gonna change because I loaded it in 1.18. Or if it's just not. I think I broke the game, actually. Yeah. Everything's broken. Hey, I found iron at this level. So surely the iron can't be at the same level. I'm so confused. I broke the game and I don't know what to do. Level 12. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 11. Bam, 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 bam. I always get that Wait, hold up. I need to go back down to 11. I was going up like like it would be up there. I was mine at level 10. I always mine at 11. Well, we're gonna see if this is level 11 because I think I loaded this in 1.17. Like, look, doesn't that mean I loaded this in 1.17? I also heard 11. Yeah. I don't know why there was iron up there though. 1.17 is a wacky. What is going on there? I have no clue what's going on there. Probably some kind of cave that I'm just gonna avoid. No thank you, I'm good. Well, hopefully there's some diamonds here. If there's not any diamonds here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I loaded this in 1.18 thinking it was 1.18, but maybe it's not. Bro, there's literally iron here. Because there's supposed to be iron here. I found iron at... Oh. Is that the Y level for iron in the new update? Yes. Okay, then maybe this is the old update. Iron can spawn everywhere. Okay. I'm getting the updates confused. I'm pretty sure it can't. Once you get past a certain Y level. Yeah, it was still weird though. Iron always could. Guys, what? Y'all are confusing me. I don't know what's happening. What is the truth? I don't know the Y levels for certain things. Why? Because people are saying that it can't spawn above another level and it can spawn above this level. I don't understand. Iron could always spawn in every level though with different chances. Okay. I guess we rolling with that. I didn't realize I had another pickaxe. Okay, well, we're gonna go with that, I guess. Let me just turn on my Nintendo. Make iron stuff. I'm not gonna make iron stuff until I get like a stack. And I already have the helmet and the chest plate. Don't be like me a few years ago. Bro, I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna find enough iron where I can live, you know? And plus, you know, that's a few years ago. Who says you die? Is that a... Oh, it is! Pog! I don't have any torches, though. I'm glad it's not a skeleton one, otherwise I'd be dead. I had 2 stacks and still didn't want to use it. Well, I would use it 2 stacks. That's because, like, iron armor takes so much out of your, out of durability and just everything. Okay, I have 15 pieces of iron. I might use it at that point. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna go try to get the zombie spawner though. Hey y'all! That's a lot of zombies. Beow. Come die to my sword, zombies. I don't think more should spawn. This one's only at 1 chester, but still pretty good. I can make a farm out of this. Like in one of those XP farms. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's go down. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. I think this is good. Hey, there's some more iron up here. But iron is everywhere. Yeah, yes and no. Bum, bum. Hey, I got a name tag. That's pretty good. And 2 buckets. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Should we put a sign here? Yeah, we won't. Winchester, Snowchester? No. No, this isn't the Dream SMP lore. Bro, Snowchester's honestly pretty cool. Bro, like any of the builds that they've made are really cool. I kind of wonder who actually went and built them. Because I know they actually have some builders, but like who built L'Manberg? I don't remember there being a builder other than maybe Sam. Did Sam build that? Like I want to know, because we know who wrote most of the Dream SMP lore, and that's Wilbur. The mansion was foolish? Oh yeah, no, I know the mansion was foolish, but I'm talking about like actual L'Manberg. Like who built that? Because you know the L'Manberg festival or whatever? I don't know who built that little place, because there's a lot of houses and stuff. But whoever built it, it was pretty cool. I liked how thematic everything was. And I just thought about how long that would take to build. Wait, I'm gonna look it up, BRB. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I don't actually have any more torches. Oopsie. That's a rip. I need to go get my coal. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of coal at this level. I don't know, I feel like the levels are all broken right now. Because I haven't found diamonds either. Bum 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 bum. Or maybe I'm just so used to 1.18. I mean, the only thing I could see is why I would put this on 1.8. I don't know. Am I gonna have to make a new survival series when 1.19 comes out? Maybe. Maybe I should do that, do the thing that they do. They always do that kind of thing. Every certain amount of blocks. To like check. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there's a cave there. Wait, actually, they say there's this thing about lapis, where like diamonds will be there. I don't know if I believe it, but a lot of people have tried it and it's worked, so I don't know where it is. I don't know where they said that it would be, but they said diamonds would be close by. There's just a cave.
Grammarly?
Ah, my foot's asleep. Ain't no way. I'm gonna. Ah! No, stop. The foot is asleep. No. No, not the time. It says the citizens, like not one, but multiple people build it. Okay, well that makes sense, I guess. I guess they all just kind of built their own house and put them together. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I don't think it was ever distinctly said. It was just kind of like, yeah, the citizens built it. I thought maybe one person built it. Guess not. Bum, 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 bum. We're like, I don't know. I guess they all just kind of set up for the festival. I don't know, do you guys ever remember like a stream where someone was building something? Because I know sometimes Sam would do like out of lore streams where he'd build something for the SMP or whatever. Because I saw him doing one once. I just tuned into one of his streams and I saw him building something. I don't remember what. Build a sand thing, yeah. Yeah, the sand thing. I don't think that doesn't really have official lore right now. But Sam did like a similar thing. And man, Sam can build really fast. Like Sam Nook or whatever, when they were doing all that lore. They didn't actually I think it was part of the Sam Nook thing. I think it was a part of that. He was building like something. Or something like that. I don't really know. I don't know. I just remember stuff, bro. I guess I could use redstone torches. I've kind of stopped watching Dream SMPs. It's not the same anymore. It's really not. Like, Wilbur isn't doing a lot of the lore and or writing a lot of the lore, so everything's just kind of broken down. And Wilbur's pretty content with not doing the lore and is focusing on his songs, so it's understandable. But, like, he wrote such good lore. I like how it was all inspired off of Hamilton. It's really not. Bad Boy Halo tried to do his little egg lore thing. Honestly, just didn't hit the same. I enjoyed where they could play on the SMP without doing lore and just being very active. Yeah. That as well. A lot of people aren't, you know? I like the aspect of like how they had they had like lore and then they had other stuff going on. You know, and now now the Dream SMP just seems busy. Everyone's just trying to do a bunch of survival content things on their own and aren't really incorporating. I don't know, it doesn't have the same vibe. I feel like the only people currently that are making the Dream SMP interesting are probably Skeppy and Bad. But I may be biased. Cause you know they hop on it to have like fun and stuff. And like Skeppy will do pranks on it. So I think that's really fun. Probably the only two. I wish though. Honestly wish that Skeppy would do more videos with other people though. Cause he does a lot of videos with Bad, and that's probably because it's just really easy. But I wish he would do more with other people. Cause I especially like the Skeppy and Techno content, which I know Techno's kind of going through his own thing, but I really think that Skeppy should play with some other people because he used to play with like a lot of people before it was just bad content. Not like bad content, like actual bad, the person. So I missed that content. That's why I liked a lot of the competitions that he held. And like what else did he do? I don't know. I really liked the competitions where he would just put them in a bunch of random things. And Skippy on his own is pretty funny, I would say. I miss Lemanberg. It was so much fun to watch. Yeah. Although, Tommy content is still pretty good. If you look on his main channel, all those videos are really fun to watch. Not really his like VOD videos as much. I feel like it's more yeah, other stuff that's really fun to watch. I like all his little adventures and stuff. They give me like Lemanberg nostalgia, honestly, because they're that good. It's IRL content, but it's really fun. And I like that Tommy has gotten to meet a lot of people. It's been really interesting to see him get to like interact with all these people and stuff. Because, you know, he's like Charlie D'Amelio and stuff like that. One of like the main reasons I'm following him on TikTok is because the videos are just really funny, and they're honestly a mood booster if I get to see him. Meow, 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 meow. And like other, I don't know. I feel like a lot of popular creators just don't put that much work into their TikToks. So that's why I'm not following them. They just kind of sit there and say something about, maybe it's an announcement or whatever. They have a lot of clout for no reason on TikTok. They just kind of made a TikTok to prove they exist and didn't really go anywhere with it, which is understandable because most of them are like grown-ups and don't really have anything fun that they could do with TikTok, but you know. And it's also, TikTok is just like a growing platform, you know? It's just a platform that you can grow on and just watch other people. You know, you could also, their accounts are probably just more for that. Or more just to prove that they have one. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot of people that are really well known and they just start a TikTok account really do much with it. They probably don't have much they do with it. Like I have goals for my TikTok account. And I don't do much with mine either. That's because I don't really like posting TikToks. I'd much rather do content like this, but I'll make them occasionally. Like my TikTok right now, the thing that I found that was like interesting to use it for was probably just creating POVs. I don't know why, I just really like coming up with creative new POV ideas. Cause you know, there's only so much you can do in a little video. That's what a lot of people do with their Instagrams as well. They just like post pictures of their friends and what they did or something, or just a little video. So it's not really big content. Well, I have some of this stuff. Oh, speaking of which, do my crops actually grow? Oh yeah, they did. I totally forgot about these crops, not gonna lie. Getting into back into survival is pretty chill. I forgot how much I like doing survival. I was so busy on trying to like improve my PvP and stuff. You know, what all the cool content creators do. Forgot that some survival Minecraft is pretty chill. Mainly what got me back into it and was like, I want to do a survival series again. Not because they're the most entertaining, but because they're just really chill. I think it would probably, I don't know, be better for my mental health if I just focused on having a chill time instead of being chaotic all the time. Save that for podcast or something. That's also why I wanted to incorporate like a podcast time, because I think podcasts are the most fun thing for me right now. Instead of streaming, probably podcasts. Although I will say it is a lot fun streaming as well, because I can show you guys things. Do what you like the most. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was, I thought it was a good idea to incorporate podcast into my schedule. I mean, that's what I'll be doing Fridays. I thought that would be a good thing to do for Friday. Just so I don't know, I could chill with people on the Discord server more. I still haven't got any diamonds, bruh. Mad. I don't know how I'm gonna get more of this charc. I don't know how I'm gonna get more fuel. I guess I might just have to use some wood. Yeah. Maybe some wood. Oh, look how far that is. I made it too far. I really like that mountain. That mountain looks pretty sick. And there's also some coal over there. Hey, falling down. Nice. Yeah. We also played Asgore while you were gone, so like... Sucks to suck. You did it? What do you mean I didn't? I have it on my playlist. Obviously, I did. I just don't play when you're here. Oh, just watch the VOD then. Oh yeah, sorry, I was kidding. Just don't watch the VOD. You don't deserve it. Hey, I've confused him. Let's go. Just don't watch the VOD. Just don't do that. Okay? Capiche? Just don't watch it. Just don't do it. Oh, you guys think I'm so cool? I did the little thing that Azur does for her streams. And I have the I have the check the gameplay sound thing. Watch the VOD. Okay, sure. No, I said don't watch the VOD. Like, you just don't need to do it. It's not necessary. I totally do. No, you don't. You don't gotta watch nothing. Gotta support you. Yeah, but you don't need to watch this VOD. You know, you could watch another one that's better suited for Italians. I can start from the newest. No, you don't need to start from the newest. You obviously start from the oldest. That's just how it goes. Surprising? I don't know why. For some reason, my really old videos just got a lot of views. Maybe because they're so old that they just acquired those views when I told people. But like, why do people just go and watch the oldest one they can find? Like, what is that? What is that? I don't understand people when watching my VODs. More Italian suited. Now tell me a lie. A lie for Italians. Well, any of the other lives that I've made are suited for Italians. Just not this one, you know. Bilingual Italians, yeah. They're suited for Italians. Where in the world? Or they don't have to be bilingual, they could just speak English and be from Italy. You know, they exist. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. I'm gonna do the dream thing. Do 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 do. Ow. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. I tried to do the dream thing. Could not. Do. Bro, I've been watching so many speedruns. I've actually, the ones I'm caught up on are the Kieran Dev ones at the moment. Well, the bilingual part is important. If I let my sister hear it, she won't. No, but they don't have to be bilingual. They could just be Italian, and then they would be born in America. You know? So they would speak English only. You could be Italian and only speak English. That's a thing. I don't know why I made it by this little gravel bit. It's not doing me so well. It's nice to have a little farm going, you know, getting the Tommy in it vibes. You just have to be an Italian that speaks English. If you don't speak English, well, you know, you can read the subtitles, which I'm sure are very educational and work extravagantly. Subtitles in live, yeah, it works. Well, if you go to my YouTube VODs, you'll see it. And I thought there was a Twitch thing that lets you do subtitles. I don't know, but it exists, okay? Yo, I could actually do subtitles in some VODs, lol. Yeah, you could. You could translate all my words to Italian. Let's go. If I was an Italian speaker, that is what my VODs would be like. That'd be weird. Just going back to your VODs and being like, oh yeah, that's what I would sound like if I was an Italian. Well, how would I translate swerved, for example? You wouldn't. You wouldn't need to. There's no reason to translate it anyways. Jeez, the bot is doing it work. How much is it talking? It's talking a lot. It's promoting every single one of my social. I set it on a timer to do that. Is it almost 2, guys? It's almost 2. Oh my gosh, you know what that means? I don't know if Eclipse is still here. Eclipse could tell you, but hope y'all guys are ready. Bum 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 ba da dum. This is the best song. I hope I can play that more this weekend. You know what? I just will. I just will this weekend. Saturday. I don't know, 1 p.m. CST or something. Watch me. I forgot which time I go live then. Not gonna lie. As I get my seeds for my lovely garden, we shall listen to the Cyberworld song. Nice, that'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's been ages. And finally I'll get to do it again. So we gonna have fun. Bam, bam, bam. Look how big my garden is. Tell me and it could never. Oh, that's weird. Obi's on? I'm so confused. Well, that's weird. I don't know what just happened, but apparently something happened. I am waiting. I'm waiting for the message. Before they're just hosting someone, which is not what I need. I'm gonna have to wait a good old 20 minutes. Jump pum 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 dum da dum pum 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 pa dum. Forgot how long this one was. Of these. Man. Okay, not that one. That's too intense. We got some Animal Crossing. Yeah. What else should we do, guys? I don't think we could go get a dog, which is what I was thinking since we had all those bones in there. What should we do? Should we expand our house? Yeah, let's go expand our house while we wait for a certain someone to go live so I can raid them. It'll be like a good 20 minutes though. No need to rush. Stream Elements is just better than me. You know, I forget to promote myself, so Stream Elements does. Animal Crossing is low-key a nice game though. I haven't actually hydrated. Oopsie. Building sounds nice. It's like this big thing that I can't do. Okay, but what if I... Oh, bro, I just had the best idea. What if I made an SMP, right? Because I was having plans to build like make an SMP and stuff. I just haven't really gone into it, and I don't know. Ever since I made that one SMP, I've been kind of hesitant. But what if I made an SMP and I invited you, Dylan, and Kamina to it? You know, since we like friends and stuff. We could just all hang out on SMP. Joinable by viewers? No, it wouldn't be joinable by viewers. It would be joinable by friends. I don't want to I mean, technically it could be joinable by viewers, but like they would have to be like, you know, people that I knew. I think that's fair. I always like to know people before. I'm just really like skeptical of everything because things have happened in the past where I didn't know someone very well and then it just kind of all crashed and burned. Sad thing is, I can't play after 16.5. Well, who says I can't make the thing in 16.5? Bro, I can. Can make the SMP. Can make my 16.5 SMP. Bam. Down. You seriously need to get that fixed though. Especially because there's almost been 2 updates that have came since that. I mean, there's been 1.18, but you know, there's also other things. Well, that'd be nice. Only if we want to, of course. I don't really care about the game version. As long as it's not like 1.18. I don't think that would be a very fun one to do a survival world in. Like the really old ones, because I want like a variety of blocks, you know? No, it's probably because my computer is too bad. Yeah, maybe. Who knows at this point? I don't know what I'm gonna do about this actually. I need some, what's it called? Slabs. I also need my handy dandy shovel. Which I put away. Because I wasn't expecting to be doing some building. Oopsie. Yeah, put that away. Oh, did I get I didn't get the block back. Rude. Yeah, but me, you, and Kamina, I could invite Bumble as well. Yeah. I miss the realm though, because anyone could go on at any time they want. Like, that's the only problem with the server right now. Is that I have to pay for it, and I don't really want to do that. If I could find a free option, that would be great. That could just stay on forever. Actually, maybe I could do it in the Hypixel server. Because those things stay open all time. I just have to reset it. And I don't know what I call it. Well, hey, we can use Addernos. Addernos doesn't stay open. That was what I used to make my first server. And, you know, I would have to... People would have to get in contact with me to go on. And that wasn't very convenient, because, you know... It takes a while to turn it on. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna reshape the back part. Yeah, we can make people opened as well. Can we? Would I just have to make them an operator or whatever? Well, I suppose like if that's possible, if I can just maybe I just have to make an account where everybody can contribute to, and so they can turn off the server. You know, they can turn off and on the server. Because I don't really want to give away my account. My account details, no thank you. I'm good. Oopsie. I didn't realize how deep this was. But I can make one if you want. Okay. I want to do that because then we can have a little SMP going around. Are you gonna make like... Are you just gonna add everyone as a server operator? I mean, honestly, that's kind of dangerous though. Because what if they like grief or something? That's what I'm the most worried about. If you give people power, will they abuse it? Maybe. But considering it is for friends, I don't know, there's some friends I wouldn't trust though. Just because I know they would do it as like a joke or something. You need an Addernos account to open. You don't a mail. You don't what? You don't use email? Speaking too much Italian, bro. And the operator thing is different from Minecraft, so people can open it, but don't have the power to destroy the world. Okay. I meant an email. You know, most sites ask for one. Okay. So basically they can open it without having to do all that. Damn. Okay, over here. Just gonna make it go up to here. How it looks on the other side, yeah. Yep, just put a nickname and it'll give you the power to open the server. Nothing more. Easy. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can make one. If you would like. I don't know when I'll play it, but, yeah. Down. Bro, why have I gotten 2 phone calls? Down. What time is it? It's almost 2. I can't believe I waited all this time just for one people. Do you know if Ikimina said she left? I don't believe she did. She just kind of left and didn't say anything. Or I'm assuming she's gone. She might be lurking. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Kamina's too responsible of a mod. What do you think about this SMP stuff? Yeah, Kamina, we were thinking about making an SMP, and I was gonna invite you to it. Do, do. Down, 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 down. Hey, well, there's delay on the chat, to be fair, so. Do, do, do. Since I left the last SMP I was in, not talking. Ah! No, huh? You don't want to be in an SMP? With like me, Dylan, and stuff. I would like to. Oh, wait. You meant the other way around. Okay. I was confused. But you had so much salt that you didn't want to be in an SMP ever again. Would it be like a viewer SMP? Well, sorta. It would be more of a friends SMP. More of a friends than anything. Cause I don't like where it's just random. Yeah. Yeah. Down. Possibly other content creators as well, now that I think about it. I don't know. Would depend. Also, sorry I didn't say anything in chat. I was just kind of here listening. Nah, you're all fine. I just didn't know if you left or were still here. Yeah. You fine. Okay, is she live? She's still not live! Oh my gosh. Imagine she doesn't go live. And I've just sat here for no reason. I don't know if she goes live today. She is going live today. Okay, well, as a mod, I think it's only fair that I raid her, you know? Need to raid that guy. We just wait a bit, I guess. Yeah. See, the thing is, he doesn't really have a specific time when he goes live. He has like a specific time where he says that he'll be doing the live around-ish, which is 2. But sometimes it takes like 20 minutes or so. I know that because I'm such a faithful mod. I'm actually the best mod when it comes down to it. Cause yes, I would do pranks, but I think that just makes me better than the average mod. Cause what do the average mod just do? Just sit there and look pretty. But I make life interesting. The only thing that would make me a bad mod is probably that I wouldn't make all your streams. That's probably the only thing for me. Other than that, I would say I'm a pretty good mod. Bam, 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 bam. Down, 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 down. This is because I have other stuff I need to do in life. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I tried to be Kai's mod, but they rejected me. Which is, you know, ripperoni, still salty. Dear. Yeah. Probably because I don't make that many streams of theirs. But you know, it's you know, it's whatever, I guess. Do. Bam. Although I will say, when I applied, I was attending a lot more streams than I was before. Kai's a pretty cool streamer. Just old. Just old and unrelatable. Actually, for her age, I'd say they're pretty relatable, but you know. Still is older than me. It's kind of weird. I've met like really young streamers, and then I've met like really old ones, or you know, not like extremely old, like not 60s, but more like 20s. I think 30s is the oldest that I've met, or something around there. I don't know, it's close to 30s, which I would say is like around when people kind of stop doing it. You know, you always hope that you can be able to stream for a long time, but then it ends up being like not that long. Oh, this is supposed to be and that might just be because people give up, but I don't really know. I think I like that. I think I like the style of whatever this is going on here. I need more wood though. I'm running out. Oh wait, are they live, or is that just the last stream? I think that's the last stream. Haven't gotten the Discord notification either. Oh yes, please, we need some good builders. If I join the SMP, can I help make it beautiful? Like, nothing against your building skills. I mean, sure. Yeah. I'm pretty decent at building. I'm just too lazy to make things look good. Most of the time. I hope there's not only me. There probably won't be. Listen, if I invited Northern, well, actually, I don't really agree with a lot of building that Northern does, but you know, she has passion and drive. I get very triggered at ugly buildings, even more when it's mine. But that's just because you're a perfectionist. I like being max and shit, full netherite, etc. Yeah, I only got that on one server though. Well, actually, it wasn't even full enchant. It was just netherite armor where I got it. Deal. I think I live for more of the playing with friends aspect than the survival aspect, honestly. That's what Minecraft's always been for me. Just a fun little game you can play with friends. Not really too competitive about getting all the resources and stuff. Like, sometimes it's fine. You know, it's fun to get a bunch of resources so I can sort them. 2 days after... Same, I'm such a grinder. 2 days after SMP start and I'm already full netherite? What you mean? Oh my gosh. Bro, that y'all are crazy if you do that. Because I don't. It took me like, I don't know, a few weeks before I got full netherite. I push it as far as a month even. Who do you think you would invite to the SMP? Well, I have some idea of who I would invite. I'd probably invite the old Starline domain people back, maybe. I'd probably invite Bumble, you, Dylan, maybe some other content creators like Luna. I think Luna's the closest one I'm to, so I'd consider inviting him. I think probably. By the way, if you don't like ugly buildings, you can make my house, or you could just like live with someone. I'd probably also invite Lemon to the SMP. Lemon is somebody I'd want in the SMP, just in general. Who else would I invite? I don't know. No, HJ means half joking. Oh, well, yes, I'll have half a house, lol. I mean, not exactly what it means, you know. No, you're not quite there, Dylan. We ain't quite got the definition down. Oh, I could put a TV here. Imagine making half a house for someone just because you're salty. That you had to build it in the first place. If I'm fine, I would pay you to. Imagine. Okay, but you haven't seen Kamita's builds yet. You can't just be handing out free currency. You haven't seen the buildings. You gotta get a slice of the life. Oh! Oopsie. We don't mind it, actually. Bam, bam. Don't even worry about it. I can show you, most recent of my builds. Alright. What recent builds you got? You gotta show them in the Discord or group chat. Or just DMs. Or anywhere. Where are you gonna show them? Because I want to see them as well. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Look at how great my chest sorting is, Kamina. Doesn't it just make you joyous? Ah, yes. Look at this. It's lovely. I don't actually know where I'm gonna go sleep. I kind of want to put this somewhere good. Everything looks so weird. I see nothing wrong with that. It's clearly a normal chest. Yep, clearly. Absolutely normal. Nothing wrong. Bro. go. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Where's the schedule? Where in the world is the schedule? Give me the dang schedule, boy. I don't know where the schedule is. When is the schedule? It's in the Discord server. Okay. Ooh. We're not allowed in the end. I see. You made it all wonky though. Why'd you put an ender pearl in? Not the best, but my most recent. I mean, I would say the environment's good, but the random end table is just really weird. Everything else is fine though. Just this. Hey, boys. Meow. Meow. I like it. Man. So you're the type of person to spend hours on a thing. Yo. No one knows. Is Eclipse still here? Eclipse is not still here. Ah! Imagine Eclipse not being here. Rude. I need to earn more points. I'm mad. I have no idea where the live is. But I basically finished my house, except it's got a lot of things. Not proud of it. It's, you know, it's fine. Maybe we can build a dock. Yeah, we can go build ourselves a little dock. I also need a hoe. Well, do you have one you think is the best? Yeah, do you have a really good one? Or one that you think is really good? Because I'm sure they're all pretty cool. I think the best build I made was a tree. Which I still have a video of me inside of it. It's just random cringy TikTok that I made. I don't have a picture though, but I have the world. We'll take a bit though. Oh, you have a lot of pictures. Well, same homie. I got so many screenshots with different people. I'm not that famous, but I do got a lot of screenshots, mainly because I'm like, hey, you want to take a screenshot? There's been very few people that have just come up to me and been like, yo, you want to take a screenshot? You know? It's mostly been where I offer. Well, I'm pretty sure most people are, well, at least the famous people are probably like used to people asking for screenies. I'm not, because people don't. Only if you want to? No, only because you have to. That is the better response, actually. If you don't show me the pictures, I will perish. I mostly build very small houses or underground bases with redstone entrance. I see. Hey, I just learned that the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, uses every letter of the alphabet. What in the world? That's such a small sentence. I didn't know it uses every letter of the alphabet. That's why that's why they use it. They use that sentence to like I don't know, they use it for something. To practice or whatever. Practice English or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I've got to sort all these. If I don't sort all these, I'm gonna perish. There you go. Oopsie. I'll put that in there as well. Oh no, it's not gonna be perfect. Mad. I should put these in here. Along with these. That's where the wood can go. Bam, 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 bam. Bro, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna perish because everything's not gonna be in the right place. Okay, we're just gonna vibe with it, or not. We can get all these stuff in the right position. It'll be great. It actually does. Wow, that's a lot of vowels and stuff. I don't understand why that would, but you know, I guess it does. Bam, bam. I'm not gonna count because I'm too lazy to, for being honest. Bam, bam. No. Oopsie. Wait, actually, I just realized I could put chest on top of these chests. Or I could not, honestly. I think they'd look better like this at the moment. Just random stuff. I'm just gonna put my random stuff in there. This can be mob. Bam, 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 bam. And we will almost have this all sorted. Bam, bam. It just needs to be sorted, and then we'll be Gucci. All good to go. I think I'll keep that, actually. I'm gonna keep all that. Shovel can go in there, though. It's just random. Where did my hoe go? Alright, it broke. Yeah. I'm gonna take that with me. And just like that, we have a bunch of wood. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, have I set my spawn point or whatever? I think I have. Is Looney live yet? Ah, finally! Bro, that took so long. And I'm mad. Ah, finally I can end. I'm free from this prison. I'm free. Ow, ow, ow. Not my neck. Not my neck cramping. Yo.
I have a challenge for all.
Oh my gosh, that's not the right song. Hold up. Hold up. Anyways, I hope you guys all had a great time this day in the stream, and yeah, I will see you guys later, you know, cuz we gotta go. We gotta like leave right now because bark woof. Yeah, bye guys. Hurry out. Follow if you like the stream. Yeah, plus ready to raid. Let's go. Where are we going out? Boom bow. Do 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 do.